doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
Welcome to the NightmareSignal podcast. This is what, episode 3 now?
Whoa, yep, episode 3.
Look at that. Consistency.
On a roll. Yep.
Consistency. Almost not consistent because we were supposed to record this earlier in the week. And my whole household got sick. And it was like, each one of us was like, we were like Linda Blair from The Exorcist. You know, even though apparently...
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't know because I haven't seen that movie, but, you know, I know the clips. Well, there was excessive vomiting.
That is the worst. Was any of it green? Maybe that's too gross of a question to ask, but it's green in the movie.
Well, we're here. No. So Apollo's was yellow.
Oh, shit.
Not sure what that was about yet.
Sucks.
Could have been something he was eating, but yeah, the only reason I know that is because I woke up at... So he was sleeping in the room with me in there. He was feeling fine the rest of the, yesterday he's going to go to school today. And then I felt him kind of wiggling behind me and I'm like against my back and I'm like, what are you doing?
No.
And I roll over and I look, I'm like, hey buddy, you okay? And he's just crying and I'm like, buddy, what's wrong? You okay? He's like, no. Just starts spewing. And I'm like, oh God. So
You're not okay.
Nope. So I had to like run out the room. I'm like, babe, come here now. So she came in there. We had to clean off the bed and it was just all over the place. And I'm like, well, I guess you're staying home from school today. And he woke up and he was feeling much better. So I think that was the end of it for him.
Oh, yeah. He just had to get out that final exorcist barf and he was good to go.
Yeah, but yeah, luckily everyone seems to be better though, especially Sandy and me. It was just rough. I just hated that we couldn't do it earlier in the week. We were supposed to have Jamie on from the Nervous Laughter podcast, which is Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. I was going to intro you,
Hello.
but we kind of started going on our ramble.
Started talking about barf.
Yep. But we're supposed to have Jamie on. But then I ended up getting sick. I was the last one in the house to get sick. And it kind of ruined the plans of having her on this week because she had other obligations. But she will be on next week. But yes, here we are. I'm your host, Derek. And this is my co-host, Alyssa.
Hello. I have a working mic this time, but I don't have a working camera. So one thing per week, I guess.
Look, it's all good. Look, the mic sounds great. So we got that covered. I mean, and we're not even really doing video right now anyway. I'm just recording it on the off chance I do ever use it, but it's not that big a deal. But here we are. On this podcast, we talk about horror movies, horror things, adjacent horror things, scary, spooky, all stuff like that. Sometimes, go on Christmas rants. I don't know.
I may have some of those as we get a little closer to the time. I'm
I have
already not happy about seeing all the decorations.
That's exactly where I was going just now. So for this little tangent here at the beginning, just a little kind of like go back to last week's, and then we'll get into the good funny stuff. So I was doing the Spark Driver thing today for Walmart. So I was walking around the store pretty much a good chunk of the day. And just walking in immediately and seeing almost every aisle for Halloween just decimated and then being slowly turned into Christmas was so disheartening.
It's always so sad.
And I'm like, it's not even after Halloween yet. Like tomorrow is Halloween and you guys are already discounting shit. And then throughout the day, every time I went back into the store to go do more like pickups and orders, just more and more Christmas shit was out. Like the whole
more elves.
The whole Christmas aisle. I meant the frozen aisle had the Christmas popcorn buckets. Because I don't know how they do it over there, but here they always put them on top of the freezer aisle. The frozen section. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, oh wow, man, this is crazy. And then all the holiday display stuff was already out, and the grocery side, the seasonal side was just practically gone. I talked to a lady the other day. I looked at her. I'm like, man, I'm like, you guys don't like get as much stuff as y'all used to. And she just stared at me blankly. And I'm just like, for Halloween, it's like, y'all didn't have enough stuff. Y'all didn't have a lot of stuff this year, like masks and stuff. And then now you're already putting out Christmas. She's just staring at me. Well, yeah, we just put out what we get, and then once it's gone, we move it. And we just kept staring at each other, and I was like,
like,
all right, never mind.
I go.
I'm gonna go now.
I will say one fine thing about Christmas is those popcorn buckets, the cheese popcorn. It's so good,
dude.
That's my favorite one.
Yep. It's the cheese, and then I'll hit up the caramel, and then I'll knock out the regular butter popcorn. But man, those cheese ones. Have you seen that they do Chester Cheeto ones? And there's just
no
bucket of yeah. I'm pretty sure they had that last year. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I saw it. But yeah, another thing I saw that they put out today was advent calendar for Red Bull. And I was like, okay.
That is the trashiest thing I've ever heard.
I took pictures and I was like, all right, well, I guess this is a thing. Weird.
It's a full-size Red Bull?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel like if I drank 30 Red Bulls in a day or 31 or whatever, I would die.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're supposed to drink them in a day.
Well, no, like per day, like
per day.
I think advent calendar, like every day. Look, yeah, you would definitely die if you drank 30 Red Bulls in a day.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, whoa, this thing's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so big. Oh, it's only 24 of them.
Oh, it is? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no. 24 total cans? Weird. Oh, because it's leading up to Christmas.
Oh, I thought it was like the whole month.
Yeah,
but that makes sense
too,
that it would
but
be
I guess,
Christmas thing.
I don't know. I haven't done an advent calendar since I was a kid, but I don't know. Weird. My only issue is that there's only one. There's the zero sugar and then the sugar free, and then the rest are just sugar.
I
don't know. Anyway, yeah. So that's my rant. Is that I just hate how quickly they're pushing Halloween out. It's annoying. It's frustrating.
It is.
It
is.
So that's my rant about that. And then to kind of go back to last week when I was trying to get to a point about what you were saying about how that guy in the AVA pop culture video about like why Halloween isn't as good as it is, and he was trying to say something about millennials not having children or something. I feel it's I feel it's the complete opposite. Like, I have kids. I would love to do stuff for Halloween, but one, everything's just so expensive. Two, and I feel like this goes for like a lot of people. Most parents are just kind of burnt out because in the time we're in now, everyone has to work. Most people have to work 2 jobs, and everyone's overworked. So trying to get into the spirit is just really hard to do when you can't focus on it. And I think that's what it is, because most of the people that I know who don't have children, who are millennials, they're the ones still kind of championing the Halloween experience. I mean, like, I'll use you for an example. You guys had a Halloween party last week, and I've got friends that go to the theme parks all the time, like Universal's the horror nights or whatever it's called. And those are most of the people I see who go out and do things, pretty often. Like, I do see the families online, like on Facebook and stuff, who take their kids to the trunk or treats and all that other stuff. They do, and you can make time for it, but the general spirit of Halloween, I feel like, isn't there. They're just doing it to give their kids an experience with that, rather than, when we were younger, making it a whole month kind of thing.
Yeah, it felt weird this month. Like, I still feel like I'm not really in the spirit like I have been in the past, even though, like you said, we did have a Halloween party. It's just a weird time. I
For
think
sure.
that's part of it too, you know. So
Yeah,
I'm
it definitely.
hoping maybe it'll be better next year.
Fingers crossed. We'll see though, because I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I'm like,
I mean, like, again, here we go back to Christmas. I mean, like, I'm trying not to even think about Christmas right now, but I have to start thinking about that soon because I got to
oh
gifts for the
yeah, your
kids and
kids.
stuff, and it's like, what's that gonna look like? With the way everything's going. I don't know. The world's in a weird place, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's a big part to blame on why things don't feel like they used to. You know,
Yep.
regardless of if we're adults or not. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the point I was trying to get to last week. I had time to think about it. But
Yeah.
moving on, it took me, yesterday was the 29th, 29 days to get into the Halloween spirit. It actually felt like Halloween.
Oh, good.
Because
Yeah, it's finally a little cooler. That definitely helps.
I was about to say, yes, because it is cooler, and I had a chance to sit down and watch a movie, and
Oh,
I watched
nice.
Beetlejuice for the first time
Oh,
in a
hell
year.
yeah.
So I watched it last Halloween.
Nice.
Love that movie.
I love Beetlejuice. I have a Beetlejuice tattoo. I
You
have
do?
yeah, I'll have to send you a picture. It's Barbara whenever she does the thing where she like pulls her face out when they're trying to scare
That's
the Dietz
awesome.
family. Yeah, and my sister has Adam. We went and got him together. I guess it
Oh,
was in
hell yeah.
2020 for her birthday. So yeah.
Do you have them on your leg? I'm assuming it's a leg tattoo. Seems like a leg tattoo. You put your legs together, or is it on your arm?
Yeah, it's a like a thigh tattoo. It's pretty big.
Oh
So.
wow. There is a there's a house I took photos of one time out in the middle of nowhere. I was not expecting, like, where I ended up to take these photos for work. I wasn't expecting the people who live there selling the place to, be the kind of people they were. But they were like
Yeah.
alternative people, I guess you could say, wearing horror movie t-shirts, had the sickest horror movie tattoos. And I so badly wanted to like compliment them on it, but one, I didn't want to come off as creepy. I don't know. Like I know I could have, and they probably wouldn't minded, but also the agent was talking to them too much. So
Oh yeah, it was like hard to interject and
yeah. And then anytime there was a chance to, it was like, all right, well, we're gonna go do this, and I'm like, okay, But one of them had, I think, had Pinhead from Hellraiser. They had Ghostface.
Oh, cool.
I want to say the other one may have had Sam. I could be from Trick or Treat. I could be misremembering.
Oh, nice.
I think another one had Michael Myers, and then some other references to stuff. I just thought I was like, oh, this is so fucking cool. And then they also had like a bunch of different kinds of animals and like different dogs and just like reptiles, just all the stuff that like, I'm into. I'm like, oh, this is so cool, but I didn't get to talk to them. Yeah, but that's really cool. I always want to get tattoos, but I got a commitment problem when it comes to stuff like that. Because I'll be all about something.
Yeah.
And the moment I'm sick of it, I don't want to look at it anymore. And I feel like if I got a tattoo like that, if I saw it too much, I'll be like, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah, I kind of forget about them. I have a couple, but yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like before I get one, it takes me a really long time to think about it. So
if I ever did get one, I do have like a couple that I'd want. Like I want some form of a xenomorph. There's been a couple of xenomorph ideas I had, and there was, I'm trying to think. There was a couple other things, and then I'd want to get my boys' names on me in some shape or form if I ever did.
Oh.
Just because my kids have, I think they have cool names, and I think having their names on me would be dope. So
yeah, be cool.
But I wouldn't know how to do that. But yeah, that's awesome though that you have the Beetlejuice one, because
yeah,
I don't know. I like that movie. It's fun.
Me too. It's really good.
Also love doing my.
Did you like the second
impression. One? I enjoyed it.
Oh.
I enjoyed the second one.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Like, it's entertaining. It's one of those movies where I'm like, hey, this is on TV. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it. But I'm not like, dude, you gotta watch the new Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It was fine, but
yeah, it felt like there was too much going on, but then not enough going on. Like there was characters in it where it's like you really didn't need to be in this movie. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones' character. Is that who that was? No, who was that?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Was that her? Because I know, doesn't she play Morticia on Wednesday?
I think that's Angelica Houston. Oh, in Wednesday.
Wednesday.
In Wednesday, I'm not sure.
Okay, so who was in Beetlejuice?
I was thinking of the live action one. Huh?
Who was in Beetlejuice?
Let me look it up because I do not remember. I thought you were talking about the live action Addams Family from the 90s, which was like the second one is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, no. I was talking about Beetlejuice, who I was talking about in the sequel of Beetlejuice, who the chick was in that. Then I was making sure I wasn't complaining. I mean, I wasn't confusing the person in Beetlejuice playing the antagonist, I guess, one of the antagonists, you know, his wife or ex-wife or whatever, fiance. I was making sure I wasn't confusing her with the actress from Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't remember who plays. Person. Well, my internet's not working, so.
Let's see. I got this. Beetlejuice. All right, let's see. It is. I don't remember what her name was in it. Oh, Dolores. It's Monica Bellucci.
Oh, we were way off.
Yep. I mean, she does have that kind of like Catherine. Is it Catherine Zeta-Jones? Am I fucking thinking about that right? Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones is Morticia Addams. Okay, yes, I do have the right people in my head. They have a similar kind of look, dark brown hair, gothy looking, you know, attractive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
might I add, attractive.
Yeah, but her role in the movie just could have did without it. She was barely in it, and
yeah, I remember reading a theory about why they had her in there, and I don't remember what it was, but it was like it kind of made sense when I read it. It was to support some other character or like cause a distraction so that we looked over here instead of what they want us to see, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But even that theory, I was like,
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably just somebody trying to make it make sense, you know what I mean? But
yeah, true. Yeah,
could have been stuff that was cut. I don't know. I didn't look too much into it, but yeah, I enjoyed Beetlejuice. It was entertaining. That's about as much as I'd give it. But speaking,
did you watch anything else this week?
No, I wanted to. I lied. I watched the first episode of. This is horror adjacent, I guess. Dexter Resurrection. I watched the first episode of that.
Oh, cool. Was it good?
I really enjoyed it. I loved it. If you're a Dexter fan, I think you'll like it because it's pretty much same tone. When you hear the music, that little piano that they have for it, it just it makes me smile. I am a massive Dexter fan, and even during my rewatch of the original season of the original series, even when you get to the last few seasons when it kind of went downhill, rewatching it after knowing what was going to happen, it I was okay with it. When it ended, I was like, okay, this wasn't as bad as I remember. I guess it's just because my expectations were so high.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I highly recommend if you want, rewatch Dexter and then watch.
Okay.
What is it? I can't remember the spinoff series after that, and then you can watch Original Sin, which is the prequel. Really good.
Mm.
And then Resurrection takes place after the second series. I don't know. Watch them all. They're good. I like them. But yeah, that's all I've watched. What about you?
I have watched so much shit. I think I watched like 6 or 7 movies last week. Yeah, after the party, it was like we had been running around doing so much stuff, and like I'm just gonna hang out and watch some movies and kind of relax. So I finished Enemy, the one I talked about last week with Jake Gyllenhaal.
How many
That
tarantulas? How many
was
more tarantula appearances?
um. So there were 2, but it was fake tarantulas that were gigantic, so it wasn't scary. So I
Okay.
was fine with it. It wasn't bad. Overall, it was okay. Uh, I don't want to say much because I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's character is a terrible person.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Um, yeah. I also finished Scanners that I had started, the telekinesis movie. That was pretty good. Pretty fun. Heads exploding, lots of weird gore. It was pretty
Okay,
awesome.
that movie. I was over here, I was like, Scanners. We talked about it. I know. Which one was that?
Mhm. And then I also watched The Shrouds, the one with the grave technology where you can watch your loved ones rotting underground. That one was that one was good. It was very interesting, and it ends really abruptly, and it made me want to rewatch it just to kind of try to figure it out a little better.
That drives me up the wall when movies kind of end abruptly like that. When they just end and you're just like,
Mm.
oh, okay. And I get it on movies where it's like, oh, it's supposed to make you think. But sometimes in the movies where it's like, there's
Mhm.
nothing to think about. It's over. And I'm like, no, I need some kind of resolution or explanation.
Yeah, this you don't really get that at all. But it was interesting because I found out that David Cronenberg, his wife had died, so that was kind of the inspiration for making this movie, and it kind of like helped him deal with his grief and all of that, which also brings me to Bring Her Back, which I watched this week as well. And you had mentioned makers of that movie had lost one of their good friends in the process of making it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, watched Bring Her Back. I I thought it was okay, but like the beginning, it was a very strong start. Like with the fucking weird stuffed dog, I was like, okay, I'm all in. This is really creepy. But it kind of lost me along the way. Um, I wish they would have showed more of the scary Russian videos because that kind of terrified me
Yeah.
watching those.
Okay. What did you
But
think about?
yeah.
Okay, we're entering spoiler territory here for anyone who is listening. Just heads up. Uh, watch the movie if you haven't. I recommend it. But what did you think of the little boy in it?
Oh my god. I remembered when you told me that there was a scene that made you cringe. As soon as it happened, I was like, "Yep, that's it." That got me. I gagged.
Do you want to know how they did that scene?
Yes.
So they were, you know how like most of the time in movies when they do sound effects, they go back and record like things that sound like it. So they
Mhm.
could. Okay, well, they kept trying to do things to get that sound, and they couldn't get something that that they liked. So one of the directors was just like, "Hold on, let me try something." He went and grabbed a knife like that, went up to the microphone and put it on his own teeth and just started like clanking it around on his own teeth.
Uh,
And that's what that was. And that's why it was so
oh.
like, oh my God, the sound is because it was real. It was like up, really up against his teeth.
Uh, I almost feel like the biting the countertop was worse though.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about him biting the countertop too.
Yeah, that both of those parts were just awful.
Gotcha. So there was like it just didn't do anything for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I disliked it. I just when it was done, I kind of thought, eh,
Eh,
it was fine.
I got you. Uh, I really liked that movie personally,
Mhm.
and it was one of those things. Like I always tell you, I try not to hype it up too much for you, but I try to
Mhm.
let you know,
Oh,
hey,
you
watch it.
didn't.
It's not as bad, because I remember initially you were like, it looks stupid, you know, from the
Hmm.
trailer. But
But then I rewatched the trailer after we talked about it, and I was like, okay, actually, this does look pretty good. So I don't know. Oops, sorry.
gotcha.
Just
For
hit my cat.
for me, the movie I think resonated with me. Uh, I guess as a parent because
Hmm.
I can't remember her name in the movie. The lady who plays the
The
not
foster
adoptive,
parent.
the foster parent. Yeah, the movie makes you. I feel like makes you question like what would you do in a situation like that in her situation.
Mm. Mhm.
Uh, I guess I'm gonna try to not give away too much just because you already know what I'm talking about. Because I don't want to spoil anything. Because I realize the whole teeth thing, nobody knows what the hell we're talking about. That's not that much of a spoiler.
Yeah, yeah.
But I basically I just feel like the movie, like she while the things she's doing is really fucked up, it kind of makes like question yourself, or it makes me. I feel like it would make people who are parents question themselves of like, to what extinct, to what, oh my god, extent would you go to try to, you know, bring your kid back or something? You know what I mean? Like if someone
Oh my
told you
god,
there
are you
was an
gonna do some weird Russian exorcisms?
no, I wouldn't. I just mean I feel like it's a way to it's a way to play
Yeah,
on
just
that, you
something to
know?
think about.
It's like if there was an option, would you take it, and
Yeah.
what what lengths, that's what I was trying to say, lengths. Which lengths would you
Mm.
go to do that? I mean, I wouldn't because the process of that and what goes on in that movie is pretty fucked, but
Yeah.
some people out there, the way they handle death and mourning, everyone handles it differently. And I don't know, man, the
Mhm.
movie really sat with me when it ended, and I loved it.
Mhm.
It was just, the whole movie just felt bleak and grim, and
Yeah.
I like movies like that because
Mm.
it's what I go for horror to see, which is kind of goes back to what I was saying
Mhm.
in previous episodes. Like, uh, I didn't understand like horror comedy for a while growing up because I didn't watch
Mhm.
horror for that. I was like, why? I don't want it to be funny. I like it when stuff makes me feel like, oh, this is fucked up.
I wanna feel like shit.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like that's the whole thing about, I feel like horror. I want to feel scared. I want to feel something,
Yeah.
And I don't know. That movie did it for me. I also like the way it ended. I feel like it didn't leave any loose ends,
Mhm.
which I'm happy about because
Yeah.
even with the kid, they kind of tied that up pretty well. They even showed you,
Yeah, they really did.
because sometimes they don't. Because when a movie like that ends, you're just kind of like, all right, well, what happened to the kid? How's this going to get resolved? And
Mhm.
they tied it up pretty well, and I was like, all right,
They did,
okay.
yeah.
But all right. I mean, hey, look, I appreciate you giving it a shot. You know,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
sorry, it wasn't that good of a movie, but yeah, I
Oh, no,
liked
I
it.
mean, yeah, I didn't dislike it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Okay, well, that's better than not good or god awful.
Yeah. No, no. I mean, honestly, any movie, I'm glad that I watched it, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
they all have good things about them, so, yeah, I'll never be upset about watching something that wasn't, like, a total amazing thing to me, you know? It's a
Oh,
fun
for sure, yeah.
experience.
And I mean, like, there's probably tons of movie that you like that I'd be like, I'm good. That I'm not
Yeah,
really that into.
Hereditary.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm willing to give that a rewatch just to see.
Yeah, and I would rewatch Bring Her Back too.
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like the writing in that movie, like every character felt real to me. Like the teenage brother, the sister.
Yeah.
Because you know sometimes when they write teenagers or just when they write people, they don't feel authentic. Yeah. And there's just something about them in the movie where from the get-go you kind of felt for them. You felt like you knew them, and the way they made you care about them was just very fluid, and I liked it because again, sometimes there's movies you're watching and you're just kind of feeling the whole time like, oh my god, please just off them, or I don't care about these people. Where is this going? And this one I'm like, I felt bad, and then towards the end when the caseworker and stuff, all that, I was like, I was not expecting any of that, but it went there.
Yeah, the foster mom character was really good. She yeah.
The P, when they explained
the P was,
I'm like, this woman is fucking crazy, and like it basically she's like kind of gaslighting this
stop
kid.
at nothing. Yeah.
it's like wow. But yeah, like I said, it's just I don't know if that movie really stuck with me, and I really like those two as directors and stuff, because
yeah, I'm interested to see what they do next, because there were definitely some parts in that movie that were really scary.
So that is a perfect segue to my next topic. Before we get to like more Halloween-y stuff, because I know we got stories we wanted to tell from last week. Corey sent me this earlier. It says, awesome. Variety posted this. It says, exclusive, a Talk to Me spinoff series is coming from the, please excuse my pronunciation of this. I'm pretty sure I'm saying their last name right. I don't know. But a spinoff series of Talk to Me is coming from the Philippou brothers, Meta and XRTV. I saw the Meta thing just now, kind of, but whatever. The series will consist of 6 half-hour episodes and be available exclusively. What the fuck?
Oh no, is it like a Facebook thing? Facebook TV.
Worse.
Oh, worse?
It's my problem with a video game series, a video game that came out a while ago. It was only on VR only, and I was like, this is alienating the fans, quite literally, because it was an alien game. And yeah, but they eventually brought it to regular console instead of just headset VR only. But anyway, the series will consist of 6 half-hour episodes and be available exclusively on Meta headsets.
Fuck. Guess I'm never watching it.
That's what I'm saying. It's set to follow a group of young travelers chasing the ultimate party on a European island until they discover the Hand, a supernatural high deadlier than any drug, per a press release, which also describes the show as Euphoria with possession. Well,
that actually sounds really good.
I was about to say, well, this would be really good and intriguing if it wasn't locked to Meta headsets, which I feel like no one is going to fucking watch it, and it'll force them to put it on something else. Or, maybe we have to sail the 7 seas of the internet. And pirate it like the old days. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're driving us to it.
But it's ridiculous.
Damn. Well, that sounds really fucking cool. Hopefully be able to see it somehow.
Same. Reading the comments. So it's like, what's a Meta headset? You lost me at Meta. Only Meta headsets? Meta headsets? I'm out. So like I said,
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's so strange.
They did that with something a while back too. Some show I was looking forward to, and they only released it on like the Microsoft store or some anime. They only released it on the Microsoft Store to be able to purchase it. I'm like, I'm not purchasing anything on the Microsoft Store. Why can't I just purchase this physically or digitally somewhere else? Like, or put it on streaming so I can watch it. And they were selling it. It was a one season of the show, but they broke it down to like, I want to say 10 to 12 episodes, and we're selling them for like $30 a piece.
What?
Like, I'm not spending this much money on. Yeah, you can't even buy them all. Yeah, dude, it was stupid.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But like 2 months later, it was on streaming.
I'd be pissed if I bought that and then it was on streaming.
Yeah, that's why I don't buy like a lot of things anymore. I just wait. I'll wait till they go on sale or till they're on streaming, unless it's something I really, really want. Like the next physical media I think I'm going to buy is once the 28 Days Later trilogy or the new trilogy is released. Whenever it's full, maybe if there's like a big box set for all 5 of them.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll see. But you watch anything else now that we, that's all I had to say. That was about bring her back and talk to me.
A couple like non-horror movies. Though I guess this is kind of adjacent. It's weird sci-fi-ish. Have you heard of that movie Mickey 17?
Yes, I wanted to watch that.
It's really good. I liked it a lot.
Okay, I will have to add that to my list and watch it. I saw it streaming on something.
I liked it. It's on Max.
Okay. Is it how violent or gory is it?
I think you could watch it with kids. There's a couple sex scenes that you could like be like, hey, go run around outside. I mean, they were like pretty fast. But as far as violence, there's like a couple things that are kind of bloody, but I mean, it didn't seem overly crazy.
It was actually more so for Sandy because she really wanted to watch it, but
okay.
The problem with that is she doesn't like overly gory things, and I wasn't sure if it was. Oh yeah,
this wasn't overly gory.
Okay, cool. Well, then I will let her know, or I might still just watch it by myself and then let her know just to be sure. Because I know how generally she gets with that kind of stuff. She, she doesn't like that kind of stuff. I do.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo.
Yep. Same.
But cool. Oh, I did watch one other thing. I guess it's horror adjacent. I went and saw the new Chainsaw Man movie. It's one of my favorite mangas and animes. And that shit was good. I was like, oh wow. This is probably one of my favorite anime movies. Like,
oh cool, okay.
From start to finish, that shit was just, I was like, wow, what a comeback for this series. The first season ended.
Oh, cool.
I think the first series came out in 2023. And then we're just now getting the movie, which is sort of the second season. It's the second arc in the manga, but it's so short that they turned it into a movie. But oh my God, it ended. I told Corey, I'm like, I kind of want to pay and see it again. That's how you know when I like a movie, when I'll pay to go see it more than once.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
Yeah, highly recommended if you ever just want to watch just something ridiculous, over the top, like anime. If you ever wanted, like, because I don't know if you watch anime. We've never talked about that, but if you ever do want to watch something, I recommend Chainsaw Man. It's kind of goofy, over the top. Basically, this dude is homeless his whole life. He's like 16, and he has this little pet demon who's with him with a chainsaw. Something happens, and they fuse together, and he becomes Chainsaw Man. And whenever he pulls the thing on him, like a chainsaw comes out his face and his hands, and it's just nonstop action. But keep in mind, though, it is anime, so it's got its usual like weird pervy tropes and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I find it funny. It's one of those things where it's like I can look past it with the badassness of the fighting and stuff. Story's good too.
Nice.
That's what I watched. But yeah. Anything else that you watched that you wanted to talk about?
I watched this weird movie from, I think it was 1972, called Sisters, and it's about these conjoined twins that end up getting separated, and there's a murder involved, and it was very interesting.
I'm looking up. I looked it up now. Okay, it's on Max. It looks
Yeah,
like.
it's considered horror, but I kind of feel like it was more thriller, but it
Maybe it was horror for its
yeah, that one
time.
was pretty fun. Yeah, maybe that was it.
Cause
I have a hard time kind of distinguishing genre. Like sometimes I think things are horror and then I look it up and it's thriller and vice versa. I'm like, I don't know. It's weird and I liked it.
I feel like those kind of like go hand in hand, so I mean,
Yeah.
but I know some people be really picky. I mean, this could have been horror, like I said, horror at the time, because I feel like things age, and yeah, they were one thing at one time, but if something gets, the more extreme something gets, you get, it's like metal music. And I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, a lot of shit. But whenever I'm talking about metal music, people are like, "Fuck yeah, Metallica!" I'm like, "Nah, dog." I'm like, I wouldn't even call them metal anymore. They're like, they're hard rock at this point. I mean, like their earlier albums, but stuff like that, and even again, I fucking love Black Sabbath. I love Ozzy. I love all of them. But if you listen to their older stuff, it's not as heavy as what you would consider it nowadays. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, they're the godfathers of metal or the fathers of metal or whatever. But it would honestly fall under hard rock in my opinion. But that's how horror movies are. Like the way I found out the other day, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre didn't have like a lot of gore in it, and I'm like, why was it scary? But then I'm like, maybe it's just because it was so jarring to see something like that for the first time back then, and since then we've seen so much far worse,
Yeah, the envelope gets pushed more and more all the time.
Yeah, so I feel like that kind of skews that line of what's still considered horror and what's not. I don't know. Interesting, but
yeah, had a good week of watching stuff.
We'll have to. I'll read about this. I'm not too sure if I will get around to watching it, but I like that you watch these random things. That makes me happy. Because I could learn about things that I never heard of.
Yeah, our HBO subscription was ending, and I decided to not renew it. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of stuff like that that I just find and watch, because I'm gonna try to maybe only have like one streaming service. So we'll see how that goes.
I'd love to do that, but I got my kids, so it's like,
yeah, it would be hard with them.
I mean with HBO, I've got like the bundle. It's Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO Max for like a certain amount. I think we talked about this last time. Then I paid for Peacock for the year, and then I pay for Paramount. I think that's the only other one that I pay for. Yeah, so 3 of them are bundled.
Oh yeah, speaking of Peacock, I found somebody on Marketplace near me that had DVDs of the Chucky show, or the Child's Play show. So I'm gonna go get those tomorrow and start it at some point.
Do it. Let me know. I might.
Yeah.
I might try to start rewatching it, and then we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy that show for what it is. It is fucking. I had to push through it just because some of it I'm just like, oh, this is just so cheesy, and the actors are so bad. But it's fun.
Oh, I'm gonna love it.
Like what is his name? The guy who voices Chucky. He's so good in it. So
Mm.
good. And then it'll make you happy. I think it's by the end of the first season, leading into the other two. It links up into the other movies more. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it kind of like merges at some point. So it's all canon.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, how many seasons did they have? 1 and 2, or all 3?
Yeah, they had 1 and 2, so I'll have to find 3.
Okay.
At some point,
cool.
but.
Well, yeah. Let me know when you watch them and start them. I'm interested to hear your take on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. So that is what I guess we watched this week, and news. Let's get to the Halloween stories and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I promise I'll find a better way to segue into things without actually bringing up the segues.
I mean, sometimes that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So tomorrow is Halloween. We're recording this on October 30th, 2025.
Halloween Eve, if you will.
Halloween Eve. Yes. And last week we had some stories we wanted to tell this week. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to tell Halloween stories. Talk about fun stuff for Halloween instead of the depressing stuff about Halloween like we talked about last week. I'll let you go first, Alyssa, because I'm interested in what this little boy ghost is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So well, this will start out kind of bummer, but it's not really bummer in general. It's just weird. But earlier in the year, my grandpa was sick and he was dying, and like towards the end, he was just basically like in a coma. But before that, he was like really coherent up until this one day, and then he just like started saying all this random shit. And one day he was talking about this little boy that was in the room, and I couldn't figure out who that could be because I'm like thinking through our family. I'm like, was there a little boy that died? Like, what is that about? And I'm like, okay, that's weird, whatever. So I just kind of chalked it up to just a random thing he said. Well, then like a month later, I started volunteering with hospice, and it's a common thing when you're close to death, you'll start seeing things. Like, people will see like family members, pets, just different things. And it's like a really widely reported thing that happens. So I'm volunteering with hospice, and I go meet this patient, and I say volunteering, but I'm just kind of like going for companionship and just hanging out, like going to the nursing home and visit and stuff. So I'm meeting this lady for the first time, and she starts talking about how she sees a little boy.
What?
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, is there a little boy attached to me that I do not see?
Have you ever been anywhere where you could have had a little boy ghost or demon attached to you? That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's never mentioned it again. Like, I still go visit her. It was just that one time.
Did you mention to her that your grandpa said the same thing?
No.
That is
not
scary
at all.
As hell. Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. And like, I mean, I'm not like religious or anything. I don't know what I think about ghosts. I do think maybe there's some kind of activity like ghosts. I don't know exactly. But before I went in to visit her, I was like, oh, it would be interesting if like, I got a sign from my grandpa, or like, there was something connected to him that happened. And then that happened, and I'm like, what the fuck? So that was just kind of interesting.
That's crazy as hell, man. Like, yeah, okay, you got me. That's a good story. I, I wish I had something to say. That is just, that fucked me up. That would honestly creep me out.
Oh yeah. Really? Oh wow.
Well, I mean, like, having two different people that would like sit in the back of my head, and I'd be
That's
like,
true. Yeah.
There's a little boy. I don't know. That, I'm one of those people where it's like, I'm well aware that, things don't exist, but it's like, I still have that small hope where I hope it does, and I want it to so bad.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like Bigfoot. I know Bigfoot's not real, but there's that part of me that's like, one day he's gonna fucking walk out the woods.
Come on, Bigfoot.
Yep. I have a theory. Do you remember years ago when those two guys found Bigfoot, and then like they had him in like a freezer and they showed pictures of him and shit, and then like people came by to verify, and it turns out they're like, oh no, it was just a hoax, it wasn't real, blah blah blah. I feel like it's a fucking cover up. I feel like the government showed up, was like, give me this fucking Bigfoot.
Give us this Bigfoot.
Yeah. Fucking give it to us now. And like the fucking Men in Black showed up, and they're like, look, and you go and tell the fucking world you were lying. Okay? You were fucking lying.
Yeah.
And this was all a hoax. All right? You tell anybody, we'll come back and we'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, you never know.
Exactly. But then when it comes
now
to
we get into X-Files territory.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like to believe, I mean, there are some like really crazy unexplained things, that people have experienced. I mean, I have my own personal, my mom had this one story she used to tell us as a kid. They saw like this weird dog ghost or some weird ghost. She'd tell us about it all the time, because I'd ask her, like, tell me the story. And it would just be so fucking scary. But I don't remember. It's been so long. But my experience with a ghost story is in my house where we lived before Hurricane Katrina. My grandma, I think I told this story before on my old podcast. I don't remember if I told it when y'all were on or not, but it doesn't matter. Whatever, I'll say it again. So there was somebody who kept coming down our street, shooting out our street light. And my grandma, being my grandma who she is, she's like, I'm gonna set up a camera and I'm gonna get my BB gun and I'm gonna wait for him. I'm like, all right, grandma, I don't know what you're gonna do with a fucking BB gun, but okay. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
she set up her camera, and it was one of those big old bulky ass ones with the old VHS tapes. She set it up.
Oh my gosh! So like a fucking like one that sits on your shoulder.
Yes.
That's amazing.
She set it up looking out the window, okay? And she was sleeping on the couch next to it. And you could hear her like sleeping and breathing. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna go watch the tape, see if I see anything suspicious. I'm like, okay. And then she kind of comes out. She's like, hey, y'all come in here and watch this. And keep in mind, this is after I saw the Blair Witch, so I'm already like all into the whole like fucking found footage shit. And
yeah,
we're watching the tape, and all of a sudden, like, you hear her like breathing and snoring. She fast forward a little bit. She's like, now watch. She's like, listen. And all of a sudden, you hear this right next to the camera. You start hearing paper, like fucking, like it's someone's throwing fucking paper everywhere. There's no paper near it. And then you hear like the toilet flush in the background. And then my sister goes, oh, I think that was me. I woke up in the middle of the night. So we're like, oh, okay, whatever. But we still don't understand the paper thing. And my grandma's like, okay, that was creepy. Now watch this. She fast forwards at some. And keep in mind, the camera's just focused on the front of our yard. And all you see is just the street lit up by the street light. And then it's just one tree in the neighbor's yard, and then just black. And the camera starts focusing and unfocusing, and then it starts zooming in really slowly by itself to the tree.
What?
And keep in mind, on one of these cameras, you know, you could hear the zoom. So it's like, you know, that fucking noise. And we're
wow.
And while I'm watching this, I'm getting fucking chills. And it zooms all the way into the tree, blurs and unblurs, you know, and unfocuses and then focuses, whatever. And then it slowly zooms out by itself. Alyssa, when it fucking zoomed out,
no,
there was a reflection of a face in the window. And we don't know who or what it was. And it just sat there. You could just see it staring, which means it was behind the camera looking out the window. Like it was inside, not outside. And like, I got so scared I ran out because like I was like, I can't. My body was just like fight or flight, run. But then the camera sat there. And the face never moved. And then it focused, unfocused again, zoomed into the tree, zoomed out. But when it zoomed back out, it was gone. And it just sat there and nothing else happened. And that was the only, you know, the only time anything like that really happened until like maybe like months later. Inside of our bathroom is where I think the hot water heater was or the AC unit was. And it was just a door off the ground. And every time we'd walk by, that door would just be open for some reason in the bathroom. And we never knew why or what. But now that I'm talking about, I did remember there is one thing. My mom's bathroom. There's something about going to her bathroom back there. Anytime I would go, I felt like something was in there with me. And I told her, I'm like, Mom, I don't know what it is. Nope, no other part of this house feels this way, but something about coming to your bathroom, just, it's that feeling of like just tension and just like something is just like,
don't want to be in there,
like right here, you know. The whole time we lived there, I felt that way up until, you know, Katrina floated my house away.
Oh man, the thing about the camera zooming is scary because I feel like back then cameras didn't have auto zoom, did they?
Nope.
You had to do it yourself.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's like one of those scary stories I hold on to because that shit fucked me up. I was like, oh, okay, maybe there is something in this house. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's creepy. Like when you mentioned the going in your mom's bathroom and feeling weird, my sister rented this house for a while and I would stay with her every once in a while, and her guest room that I would stay in just always felt weird and I couldn't really put my finger on it and I just stayed there and whatever. And then this was like fairly recently. I told her that and I was like, hey, remember this house? Like the guest room always felt creepy. And she was like, oh yeah, there was something going on there. I felt that too. I'm like, and you never said anything. You just let me sleep in there all the fucking time.
She's like, well, I didn't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, she's like, well, it was you, not me. So
maybe that's where the little boy came from.
Oh, that's an interesting theory. Maybe so.
Sandy feels maybe like so. Sandy says that there's like an old woman in our closet and she always wants me to keep the door shut. And I'll make jokes sometimes. And I'll be like, I'll go in there and get something and come out. I'm like, oh, hey. I was like, she says hi. She's like, fucking don't even joke. Like, it's not funny.
Yeah, that would be creepy.
Man, that's so funny. But yeah, like ghost stories like that are, you know, just, oh my God. I love hearing just creepy shit like that. And that's what I'm saying. It could be real. Could just unexplained shit, you know?
Yeah. It's true.
But
yeah.
That's the only spooky story that I really have. Like, for, you know, like, I guess ghost story wise, I do have the story from when I was younger, when I we were camping at this place called Jellystone Park. It was it's It's a campground based off of Yogi Bear. Like, it was themed around that. Really cool. Fond memories. I remember going there, riding my bike up to the little place to go do the little craft stuff. Made a little pumpkin. I remember, I vaguely remember our cabin and shit because my whole family would go. Whole big cool thing. Went as an adult, and it was bizarre going back because it was like it all came back to me, and I was like, whoa. I remember, here's that place I went to. It looks the exact same. But to go back, they would go all out for Halloween. Like, people who with campers there would set up, would decorate. They would put out, they would hand out candy and stuff. So you'd go there camping, and then people would walk around with their kids. Well, it was me and all my cousins. We were walking, and we walked past this big ass pumpkin that was lit up, and we heard it talking, and we walked by it, and I remember going, I can't remember exactly how it said it, but it was just like, hey, Derek, and it said all of our names. And I don't, to this fucking day, I don't understand, like, how it knew our names. And while saying it, maybe the only conclusion I could come to is maybe my uncle and aunt, or maybe one of my uncles knew the person, and they had a microphone set up, and they were standing off to where we couldn't see them and saying it. But that fucked me up as a kid, because I was like, how does this know? And then I remember this really tall dude on stilts, dresses like a
stilts
werewolf.
Are creepy.
It was like a lanky werewolf, and him just like leaning down at us, and it was so cool, man. Halloween was so cool back in the day.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
But that was the Jellystone story. Was that it was just that pumpkin, man, saying all our names, telling us hello.
That would scare the shit out of me.
Telling us to better be good, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, Mr.
That
Pumpkin
was
Man.
apparent. The better be good thing.
Yeah.
That was apparent. That is cool though, to have like a hidden intercom system or something.
Yeah, whoever that was went all out. It worked. Scared us.
That's really cool. Yeah. We were good.
Do you have any other, do you have any scary Halloween stories?
Not that I can think of. Yeah. I don't think I have anything. Did you want to talk about your Hell House story?
Oh, yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, a Hell House is a haunted, air quotes here, haunted house put on by churches. And when you go in, it is not what you think. It's basically a guilt fest.
It's like, don't be gay or you'll go to hell.
Yep. And so I went in, I was like, oh, cool, we're going to go into this. And I went in, and immediately I was like, oh, we can't get out. And you walk into a room, and it's like, you have to watch a whole poorly done skit about drinking and driving and someone dying and someone feeling guilty for drinking and driving, which I'm saying, don't drink and drive. That's fucked up. Don't fucking do it. But it was just like, oh my God, this is so cringy. And then you get to another room, and it was about having unprotected sex and getting AIDS and stuff. And then, then I think the person ends up dying, and then you think they're going to hell, but then the lights change from bright white to red, and oh my God. And they're suddenly in hell. And it was just so cringy. And I'm just walking through, and I'm just like, oh my God. And then there was like your teens in there who I guess are young kids who, their families kind of put that kind of shit in their head, and they're crying and getting all emotional. And I'm like,
oh my God, they were crying.
Yes, there were a couple of people crying. Like, it was like, I want to say like a 13-year-old, 14-year-old girl, and maybe like a couple little kids or something. And I was like, oh my God. And then the doors open, and then the real horrors start. The whole fucking congregation. Yep, the whole congregation's out there at the door with their Bibles. Hi, would you want to step down? Talk about maybe joining the church? And I'm like, nope, I'm good. We're all like, can we please get out of here? And they had the whole back end like blocked off by like white sheets and stuff to get around. I'm like, how do you get out of here? We gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like,
so how did you end up going? Was it like...
It was here where we're at, and somebody's like, oh, hey, let's go check this out. There's a haunted house. And I was like, okay. I didn't know what a hell house was, and I learned pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Never again.
I want to find one here to go to. There was one like a couple hours away, like a really big one, but I guess it closed during COVID and hasn't opened back up. But yeah, I want to check one out because I don't know.
I mean,
I guess I hate myself. So
you might have a no. I think like you enjoy just experiencing the ridiculousness of it. I get it. I mean,
yeah,
I had gone into one after that as well. I had gone into actually the same one years later.
Another one.
No, it was the same one. It was with Sandy and her brother, because her brother's like, oh, it's a haunted house. And I'm over here. I'm like, yeah, man, it's a haunted house. And I told Sandy what it was before we went in, and she was like, oh my God. And when we went in, when we got out, he just looked at me. He's like, what the fuck was that? It's like, did you know? I'm like, yeah, I knew.
Oh my gosh. I feel like the real horror would be when they're like trying to convert you. I feel like that would just be so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. My stance on all that is don't push that on me. Don't lie. Don't make people come in thinking it's going to be one thing and it's something else. And it's like, at that point, you're pushing something on somebody, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, that was that.
Are they still doing it? Are you going to go back a third time?
Fuck no. I don't even. We don't even trick or treat around here anymore. We go somewhere else.
Sorry, you cut out. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said we don't even trick or treat over here anymore. And I said, fuck that. I'm like, I'm not going to that again. I wouldn't put my kids through that.
Yeah. True. But you wouldn't go like with some friends? Take Corey?
No,
you've made me watch all these A24 movies. I'm gonna take you to a real life horror.
Oh, that was his life. Have you ever?
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, should I have not made that joke?
No, you can make it. You can make it. No, that was his life. He grew up in a very religious household. Like he grew up.
Oh shit.
Dealing with all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Sorry, Corey.
That was a journey for him. Maybe one day when we have maybe I can get him on here one day and we can do that. What was one of the topics? The horrors of reality, or the reality of horrors, or something like that. He can tell you about that kind of stuff. Because watching that dude on his journey, like getting away from all that, you know. And to be clear, anyone listening, you can believe whatever you want to believe in. Yes. You know, I'm like, you can do whatever you want, just don't push it on other people and
use it to manipulate people
and be hateful. Don't none of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it's something you do to get through your day and get, you know, if that helps you through your life, cool. I just don't like the hateful people. I don't like the fucking hypocrites. But yeah, Corey's got he's got a history with that. I'll tell you a funny story real fast with him and that. So this isn't horror related, but we're on this topic now, and he's gonna kill me. He probably knows exactly where I'm going with this one, because I know he's gonna be listening. So we used to work at Walmart together, and he made one of the biggest mistakes of telling me this. And he goes, yeah. He's like, yeah, this. I'm like, hey, so you want to hang out this weekend? You want to do something? Oh, no. He's like, I'm actually going out of town with my dad. I'm like, oh, cool. What are y'all going to do? We're going to a men's retreat. I'm like, I go, you're going to a men's retreat, an all men's retreat with your dad? Yeah. And I just started giving him shit about it. And he immediately was just like, oh, why did I say this? Why did I even bring this up to him? And so later on throughout the day, I don't know if I prefaced this before I started talking. In my head, I said it. We worked at Walmart together. So we were at work on a break when I found this out. And later on, we worked on different sides of the stores, and we would see each other in the back room occasionally whenever we'd be going to throw away boxes from the freight we were working. And I walked back there, and I hear Corey talking to this other guy, and I hear them talking, and Corey doesn't know I'm coming around the corner, and the guy's like, "Yeah, so you got any plans this weekend?" And Corey's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." And before he could get anything out, I hit that corner, and he just sees me, and his eyes get really wide, and I'm like, "Yeah, Corey, what are you doing this weekend?"
Oh,
he goes,
man.
he's just like, "God damn it." I'm like,
like,
the guy looks
fuck,
at
I'm
me,
never telling you anything again.
Yeah. And the guy looks at me, he's like, "What?" He's like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, he's going to a men's retreat with his dad." And the other guy just starts laughing at him. And he looked at me like, "You fucking asshole."
You fucker, I'm gonna make you watch so many A24 movies in the future as revenge.
It's just the look on his face when he saw me, and like the time, because all that happened so fast, the giddiness, I just the joy I felt. Good times. Me and Corey, when we worked together, that's actually when we first became really good friends. We've known each other for years. Like, our history goes like really far. It's funny how we know each other, but that's when we first became friends. I used to go and bully him in the produce room where he worked. When his now wife, when they were together before she moved to the country, I'd send her videos of me messing with him, and there's one where it's just me walking into the produce room, and it's like first person POV, like fucking like you're playing a video game or something, and all you see is my hand, and I just walk up, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "No, stop, don't hit me!" And I just start beating the shit out of him with like boxes in my hand.
Hell yeah, very so jackass.
Very, very, and yeah. That's how our friendship formed. That and making very, very terrible, dark jokes. Why he's at the deli. Oh my God, I'm not even going to go there. There were some jokes we made that was just terrible. It was like a JFK joke and something else. I'm not even going to go. I don't want to say it. I don't even want to say it. But anyway.
You can tell me after we're done recording if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll probably fuck it up because it's been so long, but you'll get the gist of where we're going.
Yeah.
With it. But yeah. So I wanted to do this for an hour. We're at an hour and 15. Sandy's probably out there wondering where the hell I'm at, but it's all good. It's fine.
Like, help me.
Nah, no one's making any noise out there being crazy. Was there anything else like Halloween related you want to talk about before we're done? Got any funny Halloween stories? Halloween party stories?
Not that I can think of. Yeah, just I don't know, being a tipsy fool, I guess, is about the extent of my Halloween stuff, but
heard. Well,
yeah.
I have one Halloween story because Halloween party story. It was just last year. It's not even that funny. It's just I am a 36-year-old man. I went to my first Halloween party last year as a 35-year-old
man.
Hell
yeah. That's cool.
Growing up,
there was somebody at my Halloween party that had never been to one, and she was like, that age. I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, growing up, just never got invited to them. I didn't really get invited to a lot of parties. I didn't become cool till I was an adult.
Same. Hard same.
But my boss invited me to their Halloween party, and
oh nice.
It was fun. She's funny. She's like she's her goal is usually to get me drunk. Cuz she sees how like uncomfortable I was at the time before, I got medicated and stuff, and now I'm good, but she knew how tense I'd be, and she'd be like, here's a drink. And I just remember it just got to the night where to the end of the night, and I was just one of the other agents who's there. She's into witchcraft and witchy kind of stuff, and so, and she likes talking to me about that kind of stuff. I guess because I'll listen. I'm interested in it too.
Yeah.
and I just remember she was also drunk and she's just sitting there talking to me about it. And we're talking about dreams. And I'm like, yeah. And I don't even remember the conversation. I just remember white noise and just both of us just trying to be coherent. And that was the only fun part, really. Once I share this, I have a feeling my boss might, well, it's not my boss anymore because it doesn't matter. Anyway, she might end up listening to this. But hey, Brittany, if you're listening, the party was fun. But you know me, I didn't really talk to too many people while I was there. It's kind of a lot of people just kind of standing around.
It's intimidating when you, when you don't know many people. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. But that's my Halloween party story. It was just I got drunk and just
talked about witchcraft.
Just talked about witchcraft. But yeah, I guess we can call this here, and we can figure out some more topics for next week. We did start an Instagram account. Alyssa, set that up for me earlier. Thank you so much.
Whoop whoop. You're welcome.
And
there's nothing on it yet, but there will be one day.
We could start putting stuff on it tomorrow if you want. We could promote this episode because I will post this in the morning and stuff. And we could share it. I want to start doing the thing like you guys do in Nervous Laughter where y'all post pictures and reference to it and stuff. I also want to just post funny memes I find that are horror related. I got a couple.
Yeah, that would be fun.
There's a funny one I saw. It was a Blair Witch meme. It just says, "Yep, that's me," and it's just the end of the movie where he's standing in the corner, but it's a reference to yeah, that's me. Probably wonder how I got here. When I saw that, it just tickled me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Oh, the end is so scary.
Yeah. So that is the NightmareSignal pod on Instagram, right?
Yes. And then you set up an email address today, which I think is the NightmareSignal podcast at Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it's just the NightmareSignal.
Right? Oh shit, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Okay, well, I don't know what our email address is, but
it is. It's a NightmareSignal at gmail.com. I left off the podcast because I thought it was cool because I could just have the NightmareSignal.
That makes sense.
At gmail.com.
Yeah. Yes, send us your emails. Yeah, send us cool shit like Corey did. Thank you, Corey. If you have any recommendations of stuff we should watch or just general spooky stuff.
Yeah, if you got any
I'm always down to watch a random movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any movie suggestions? I think my buddy Austin might have some suggestions because he's always watching a bunch of random shit.
Oh, cool.
He's one of the people who commented, said he was really enjoying what he's heard so far. He kept wanting to chime in and having to remember he couldn't, like I do with you guys on the Nervous Laughter.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, all right, cool. This was a fun one. I don't have to go back and cut anything out of this one like I did the last two. Nothing bad, I promise, guys. It's just me rambling, and it added nothing to the conversation. But yeah, all right. Thanks for doing this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Everyone have a good, happy Halloween. Do you have plans for tomorrow?
No, probably just watch something, hang out at home. Our neighborhood doesn't really get trick-or-treaters, so nothing too exciting.
I remember you saying that sucks, but I guess it is what it is. Them millennials not having kids.
Exactly. It's my fault, actually.
Yep. Way to go. You know what? Take your cats trick-or-treating. Put them on a leash. Put the little jacket on them.
That would be so cute. I would love that.
But yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, we're taking the kids trick-or-treating and stuff. But anyway, I don't want to start rambling because I will just keep going. It is 9:00. I don't want to keep you up any longer, and I don't want to keep them waiting. We still got to do pumpkins. But
nice.
Yeah.
We'll have fun, and happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, I will. And you enjoy tomorrow. Try to watch some spooky movies so you can talk about it next week when we have Jamie on from the Nervous Laughter podcast. And we can talk about other things. I have stuff I want to talk to her
Yes.
about.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be cool.
Awesome.
But yeah. All right. Well, everyone have a happy Halloween. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.